Now at 10, ICE operations continue in San Antonio for a second day in a row. Agents are seen arresting migrants at immigration court.
And look at this scene on the northwest side. 3 people who appear to be part of a landscaping company. They were taken into custody in this parking lot of the shopping center.
Crying out, "I don't want to die in Honduras," an emotional mother taken by ICE agents at immigration court Thursday. Another mother also placed in the same van. Her husband says she has no prior criminal history.
Mis hijas esperándolos en la casa. 6 niñas tengo, dependen de nosotros.
But like most arrested, she had just had her case dismissed by a judge.
We were requesting a merits hearing, and the judge declined to set a merits hearing because DHS asked for the case to be dismissed and the client to be ordered removed, saying that it was not in the government's interest to hear a full case.
These videos shared to us show agents in the lobby of the immigration court waiting for migrants, one agent even holding what appears to be a list with pictures. Shortly after, you see agents escort an entire family into a charter bus. ICE says these arrests are a part of the Trump administration's plans to reverse former President Biden's so-called catch and release program. They are now utilizing expedited removals. It allows them to fast-track deportations for people who have been in the country for less than 2 years.
No vengan porque se los van a llevar a todos.
These arrests are evoking fear among people who have upcoming hearings. One attorney who's representing a man from Central Africa says the option for migrants to appear virtually for hearings appears to be gone. Her client also had his case dismissed.
I feel like we portraying people who is here with credible fears. Just knowing his story, I feel like I let him down.
But ICE wasn't just at immigration court Thursday. Our cameras capturing agents and state troopers taking 3 undocumented migrants who appear to be landscapers into custody at a shopping center. ICE officials wouldn't tell us their nationalities or if they face any other criminal charges beyond entering the country illegally.
This is heartbreaking, seeing families go through this. In today's political climate, it really feels like we've lost our sense of humanity, right? At the end of the day, we are all humans. Let's not forget that. We are more alike than we think. And most of us are just doing our best on a daily basis with what we've got. Now, don't get me wrong. If ICE agents have a legal warrant to detain someone, so be it. But my hope is that it can at least be done in a humane and respectful way. Just the other day, the Border Czar announced that they've increased resources to allow for over 3,000 arrests per day nationwide. That's an insane number. I've included a link below for those who are afraid of ending up in these kind of situations. The link provides guidance on what to do if and when you are stopped by ICE agents. Also, one last thing to note. In January 2025, DHS issued a memo expanding the use of expedited removal. Under this policy, basically the government can detain and deport people without a hearing before a judge if they can't prove that they've lived in the US for at least 2 years. So, folks, if you're undocumented, carry evidence of your 2-year residency if you have it. And if you're arrested, show it to an officer. This could help you avoid being deported without seeing a judge, because you'll have the right to see the judge. But if you don't have that 2-year residency, you're probably in shambles. And if you can, have a lawyer on speed dial to help you navigate all of this, because the whole process can be pretty extensive. All right, folks, until next time, please stay safe.